Hey, fellow humans. It's just me and my handful of dinner bears. I wanted to just do a really quick video to do an unboxing of the Helping Friendly healing salves. I don't know why I had to eat gummy bears before I did that. Probably because I'm starving. Let's scoot the bears out of here. So the Helping Friendly is a local Detroit area company, and they make, let's see if I can fit them all in here. They make a bunch of really awesome products, and so we're super stoked to pick them up and share them with people. I know that people are having a hard time getting into stores physically to touch products, especially when you're dealing with something like a topical. It's important to sort of like get an idea of, what the hand feel is going to be, what it's going to feel like on your skin, whether or not you're going to like it. Because, nobody likes wasting time, money, or energy buying a product that's not going to work for them. So I'll break down all the products as quickly as humanly possible. Sometimes I can go on long rambling tangents. So I'll try to keep it brief and just sort of go through all the products really quickly. So that way, it's easier to make a choice on which one works, which one, might help, etc. So the first thing I'm going to do is the little travel salves. We probably don't have to open the big ones because these ones will do. And they come in these little 1 ounce sizes. And there are 5 of them. But I seem to be missing one. We'll just take it out of here. And they also come in a 4-pack sampler. So in the sampler, you're going to get 4 of these sizes. You won't get the Delta 8, you'll get the unscented one. So each one of, I don't want to break this, but also I need to open it. Each one of these is enhanced with arnica oil. They all have the same base, which has hemp seed, coconut oil, avocado oil, a little bit of beeswax. So I believe technically they would not be vegan. So if that's a concern for you, that's important to know. So yeah, there's the unscented that we're missing. So each one of these tins is 1 ounce. And then in these 4 varieties that come in the pack, let's scoot these back a little bit. These 4 varieties that come in the sampler pack, or you can buy them individually. We don't have the unscented on the site right now because that felt like overkill. We do have the unscented in the larger version. So each one of these has 50 milligrams of CBD in it, except for this one, which is enhanced with Delta 8. So on the package it says it's 250 milligrams. On the COA it actually has 381 milligrams total. So this one has, it's 204 milligrams of Delta 8 on this batch and this COA. Obviously it's not going to be exactly the same in every single one. About 50 milligrams of CBD, and then about 120 milligrams of CBC. If you're unfamiliar with that, check the blog. There's probably an FAQ on it. If not, then if you have questions, I can put some links below. I don't want to get too involved in what all of the technicalities of these are. I just kind of want to get them open, talk about the ingredients, and show you each one of these products. So let's start with, we'll start with the Delta 8, because that's going to be the one that's going to be the most different from these. The Delta 8 is 5 times stronger than these. So if you're unfamiliar with Delta 8 is an analog. Everybody knows what Delta 9 THC is. It's the stuff that gets you high. So Delta 8 is one of the 4 most common cannabinoids and is actually legal in most states. There's a little note in the product description that will let you know if we can ship this to your state. Let's see if I can even get this open though. Like for real? For real? Really? All right, we got that one open. So the nice thing about this salve is, I think honestly it's the beeswax mixed with like the avocado oil. It has like a really smooth, silky texture, and it's not greasy. A lot of topicals, like, God forbid you're trying to text and like moisturize your hands at the same time, because it's not gonna happen. You break your phone. I really want to get this one open. I haven't opened one, so like I cannot keep these. Every time somebody walks in, they snag one. I probably should have opened that before I started this video. Persevere. So the Delta 8 comes in peppermint, and it comes in an unscented. So if peppermint bothers you, you don't want to smell like vapor rub, although it's a pretty clean peppermint. It's pretty bright. So that's the peppermint. And then it also comes in this much larger size that has, I believe, 1,000 milligrams total in this one. And we can take a peek at one of these. So this is a big one. It comes in this very adorable mason jar. That is a lot of product. This is a really, really good deal. So like one of these little ones, this goes a very long way. I'm like obviously not an influencer. I just want people to be able to see products before they buy them. So it's like a little bit goes a long way. So I think I've had one on my nightstand for a couple of weeks now, and it's like, it doesn't even have a dent in it. So I would recommend the higher Delta 8 for somebody that has like a lot of like really severe nerve pain, rheumatoid arthritis. I mean, I can't obviously recommend anything for health conditions, but like if you have more severe needs, honestly, my hands are like dying, so I'm like really stoked about putting like all of the salves on. So you would want to go with the higher milligram. If it's a product that you know you're already going to use often, one of these smaller ones is $14.99. That's definitely the wrong lid. And the larger one, I know the larger ones, these are $37.99 for the ones that don't have the Delta 8. Off the top of my head, I believe that this one is like $42, but I'll, obviously put the right information on there. So this is a really super good deal. So, if your dad has like the worst back pain in the world and needs something every single day and you know that it's going to get used, it's a really good investment. It's a high quality product. It actually works. And they all smell really, really good. So the Delta 8 is peppermint, and they all have the same consistency. There's not really a big difference between them. The difference in each one of these is what essential oils that they're infused with for different purposes. So essential oils are just like terpenes in that like they have health benefits and medicinal benefits depending on which one you use. So the varieties that these come in are cooling. So this is going to be closer to like your Vicks Vapor Rub, your Tiger Balm, the sort of like very strong menthol scent that most people are used to. See how it compares to the peppermint. Like I'm like a sommelier of salves all of a sudden. So you can definitely smell the eucalyptus in this one. So the cooling one, I would definitely probably recommend like as a sort of like a Tiger Balm and Vicks Vapor Rub, because it honestly smells just like it and has the same smooth consistency. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like, I really do want to like stress that this is a very light product. I use topicals like this oil to actually clean my face. A lot of them have, well, actually all of them have like antimicrobial, antibacterial properties, and my skin responds really well to it. Obviously, I'm not going to recommend somebody do that and then have somebody get mad at me because their like face is falling off. This is the unscented one. So this is just going to be the CBD. Honestly, it smells about what you expect a jar of oil to smell like. It doesn't have like a strong hemp or cannabis smell. If you're really sensitive to smell or you don't need the added benefit of like peppermint or the wintergreen or 99% sure this still has arnica. Yeah, this has arnica in it still. So if you just need something for pain without the added benefit, or you don't want to smell like an essential oil, this would be the one for you. I personally really love the essential oils. This is the original. That's the purple lid. So the original is enhanced with patchouli, but not in a way that like, I don't know why I always laugh when I hear patchouli. Oh, I need some bears. I don't know. Too many wooks in my life, I guess. I love patchouli. I think it smells really good. I covered up the smell of weed accidentally. So it's also a really good antiviral. It's super duper good for your skin. There's a reason that the three wise men carried that shit around. Well, no, frankincense. That's in here too. But it might have patchouli. You never know. Oh god, I'm running off the rails with this already. And so the cooling, to give specific, the cooling has eucalyptus, wintergreen. Wintergreen is not just a gum flavor. Wintergreen actually functions a lot like aspirin. It's anti-inflammatory. If you have a lot of swelling in your skin around like your arthritis or whatever, it might possibly, asterisk could possibly potentially help with that. Who knows? I'm not a doctor. Don't take advice from people chewing gummy bears at 1 a.m. talking about topicals. If I can give anybody any life advice, it's I'm not a doctor, but I do know a lot about CBD. That's gotta be my disclaimer on everything. It also has camphor, which is a terpene from, I think it's the camphor tree. It's an evergreen. And then every single one of these has arnica in it. Now, if you're unfamiliar with arnica, arnica has been used for a bazillion years. Let's see if I can tell them apart now that I've mixed them up. This is cooling, and this is the original. So the original does have like the earthy sort of like it smells like a natural deodorant kind of. It smells really, really good. I'm a fan of this. So if you don't mind the scent of patchouli, it's very light. It's not obnoxious, I promise. And frankincense. What else is this one? I feel like I wrote this down. I could probably just read it, but you know. Oh, tea tree. Yes. So tea tree oil is also really good for acne, blemishes. Like these are real things. It's not just woo. They've been using them for millions of years. Tea tree oil is really good. It's a natural tick repellent. And I mean, it's not gonna hurt you. Unless you're sensitive to oils, then it might hurt you. So beware. This last one is orange lave. I'm guessing that's how it's said. I have no idea what that name means, but it's cute. But this one is like really super bright. So sweet orange oil is what gives this one its scent. Sweet orange oil is, my mom has really bad rheumatoid arthritis, and she sniffs sweet orange oil, and it helps. I have to find the link to like the actual scientific study, but it helps the brain deal with pain. It also uplifts mood. A lot of skincare products and sort of like spa products use orange oil. Orange oil is used often on skin. It helps skin actually, I believe, don't quote me on this, it helps your skin absorb vitamin C. And I'm 99% sure that sweet orange oil also helps increase collagen in the skin. That's why it's used in so many beauty products. I am not sure if it's photosensitive. I might, you know, if you are super sensitive to the sun, I mean, it's December, there's no sun in 2020. It also has lavender in it. But all of them have, this is a super duper consistent product. So all of them have the same sort of like very silky, very light, it like, you're not gonna smell like a candle. There's nothing fake smelling about these. There's nothing fake feeling about them. So like, I don't know, I must have like 7 layers of this on my very crunchy hands by now. But like, they're not greasy. Actually, it feels like super nice. I wish that I had like more articulate words to share, but not greasy. I feel like is pretty nice, and it works. And I think that's really the most important part, is that this tiny little container for $10 is a super duper good deal. It's an excellent gift for somebody that you don't know too well. Maybe you forgot to get them a gift. I would recommend the orange one, personally, or the original. Those two are my favorite, mainly because the cooling one reminds me of like being sick and staying home from school. I would definitely do use the Delta 8 one. I use that on the root. So your nerve endings have like sort of like bundles throughout your body. So the bottom of your back, right where your tail used to be, the tailbone, if you put it there, also on the belly button, surprisingly, those are like where you'll find nerve receptors. And so if you have really bad back pain, definitely like down the spine. I use this. I have the big one at home. I have a million of them. But if you aren't sure, the gift set is a really good idea as well. And then if you're already familiar with the products and you love them, I definitely recommend grabbing one of the big ones. It's like, I don't know which way. Oh, there we go. The packaging is super nice. It's sort of like a matte, I don't know the words for these things. I should know. I work in printing. So it's a pretty handsome product line for stores. And then each one has like its little matching mini that goes with it. Oh, it couldn't just be perfect and line up. Anyway, you get the idea. So these are the Helping Friendly topicals. I found this line through the topical products, and also in Detroit, you're going to see these popping up in dispensaries. This product is growing really big through word of mouth, mainly because it works. And when something works, everybody hears about it, because there are so many that don't work, unfortunately. Each of these products has a COA that verifies potency. The thing that I really like about the products too is each one is batch labeled on the bottom. And this is like kind of a must-have at this point for every product. Now that QR codes are actually easy to scan, you just open your camera and it will open this website. And that's gonna take you directly to the COA. These kinds of things are especially helpful if you're carrying around a product like, oh, of course I didn't grab the Healing Friendly hemp flower. But if you're carrying around a jar of hemp flower that looks like marijuana, and somebody wants to harass you about it, you can just scan the QR code. It's going to pull it up. It's going to tell whoever's bothering you that this is a legal hemp product. Can't tell you anybody will listen to you. Only the world are run by intelligent people. Yeah, so that's Lord help me. That's the Helping Friendly salve line. I love them. I think they're great. I would give them to everybody as a gift, because it's a less personal gift than a tincture, which is kind of intimidating if somebody is new to CBD. You know, you have a family member that's like curious about it, like, oh, you know, I heard about the CBD, you know. As my family's resident stoner, everybody asked me about it, so that's why I just started making these like quick little videos, because the amount of time that I spend sort of talking to people about these, I feel like it's easier to just be like, hey, I kind of explained it here, with, you know, a couple random sidebars, because, you know, I've been trapped in my house for an entire year. I have nothing else to do. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Buy it for your mom, buy it for your uncle, buy it for your store, because your customers will really actually love this, and keep buying it. So, like, honestly, do a search on Facebook. This is one that people are recommending in CBD groups. There's no like gimmicky like pyramid schemes with it. Like, it's my favorite kind of thing. It's a product that's affordable, it's a product that works, and it's a product that's cute. So you can just like throw it in your purse and take it everywhere, and everybody will be like, oh, what's that? What's this? And it's also cheap enough that you can just like give it to somebody and say like, oh, here, take this one. Especially if you buy the 4-pack. So yeah, that is the Helping Friendly line of salves. So I'll do another quick video and go over my absolute favorite product of 2020, which is their soft chews. These things actually work. These are like have a super boost of Delta 8 in them. If you're unfamiliar with Delta 8, I think I mentioned it in the beginning of the video. Who knows what I'm doing with my life? Delta 8 is like Delta 9's like chill little brother. You're not gonna get like stoned from it, like that, you know, it's just good if you don't want to be stoned. But what you will get is a very calming sort of like, you will feel it working. So that's one thing that just sort of like an aside, if you skip ahead and don't wait for me to make a video about this and you're like, I want to try these, I recommend it. There's 3 in here, so it's 150 milligrams per 10. Each one is 50 milligrams. If you are unfamiliar with Delta 8 and you're used to a CBD gummy that you maybe don't feel any body effects from, cut it in half or cut it in thirds, and then take a little bit at a time. The worst thing in the world is accidentally getting someone stoned that didn't want to be stoned. The word stoned means different things to different people. Depends on where you're at in your cannabis consumption. Delta 8 is also not legal in every single state. So these are 21 and over. The Delta 8 salves are 21 and over. All of the cart checkouts are set to sort of restrict all of the products that are not legal. We do our best to keep up with state laws, but ultimately, like, please know if the product you're buying is legal. We send a certificate with every single shipment that sort of explains how to check the QR codes. We put larger orders, each one has a copy of the COA, so that way, you know, nobody messes with you. But it's always good to know if something is legal in your state, because the laws change constantly. Because, you know, nobody wants to make anything easy and available, because God forbid people don't have arthritis pain or like eczema or like, you know, freaking renegades. Anyway, try them, let us know what you think. I'll share, maybe I'll post this on YouTube and share like a coupon code so you can snag one like at a deal, or we'll figure something fun out. Cool. Anyway, good night.